Hi guys. Okay, so today I wanted to share just a couple of things. Recently there's been some changes. I had mentioned in some videos before that I started the keto diet, which led me to a little bit more healthier lifestyle. It's crazy just because I was diagnosed with myxedema coma, which is a severe thyroid disorder. When I had my thyroid removed, my body started rejecting the medicine and so on and so on. So I've never been able to lose weight or anything like that, which has been amazing. I'm kidding. But it has helped me by doing the keto, which is the high fat, low carb, moderate protein diet. It's helped me actually drop weight, increased my mental clarity. I have a lot of brain fog and I still get some on occasion. However, since doing this diet, I've definitely felt a whole lot better. And with that in mind, I've been a little bit more open to trying different things and becoming just healthier in general to see how I can one day feel normal again. So I have a friend who I met through my son's baseball. Amazing lady. Her name's Tanya. Shout out to Tanya if you ever see this. If not, no big deal. Everybody go look at Tanya. She's amazing. She's a great mom. However, she introduced me to this Arbonne product. I tried it before, I want to say last year or the year before, and I really tried it for like the shakes, the protein shakes, and I believe I tried like the chews. I did try the fizz, which I remember really liking, which is this guy right here. It's like a little energy fizz. I don't believe I tried the mind cleanse or mind health at that time. I tried the digestion, all of that. And it was okay, but it did nothing for me. And I really think it's mostly because of just my disorder. I see it work on plenty of other people. I just was not fortunate enough to be one of those people. So when she told me that she had sold Arbonne and really loved the products and things of that nature, I was like, oh yeah, been there, done that, whatever. Well, she had this body cleanse that I had tried one time, and it literally like flushes your system, and it made me feel really good after it's a 7-day cleanse. And so I was like, okay, maybe I just didn't try the right things for me, whatever it may be, who knows. And I probably will do that cleanse again here pretty soon. It's probably good to do it every once in a while. However, she also told me that there was a skincare line and makeup. Well, if you know me, and if you've seen any of my other videos, they're all makeup related. Like, I am a makeup junkie. And she's like, this stuff's actually really good for you. It eliminates most of the chemicals that we, get from all this makeup. And honestly, that has no decision on whether or not I buy makeup or not. I just love makeup and I love painting my face with it. It makes me happy. That's my like little vacation spot in my mind, is to play with makeup. And so I was like, whatever. And she's like, no, literally, like there's this mascara, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, okay, let me try the mascara. It was 26 or 29 bucks. I really liked it. I was like, oh, okay. And then she's like, well, let me allow you to try the skincare line. And I was like, okay, whatever. Like, I mean, I buy some pretty high-end products when it comes to skincare. I buy drugstore too. However, she gave me this like kit. This is my personal one now, but she had given me this kit. Hers has actually more products because mine are still shipping. But it had the cleanser, the toner, it had face masks in there, it had the lotion to wear during the day, the night lotion, and eye cream, so obviously a face wash. And I picked up some surfacing pads just because I'm getting older and I want to get rid of the wrinkles, and like this Sonic thing that like had infrared and got rid of some of your wrinkles, and obviously I have wrinkles. A lot of people are like, no, you don't. Yeah, I do. But I had this one and you can still kind of see it here, but I've been using this serum and that product, and that has mostly gone away. Genius. And it's called Genius Technology, so I think it's kind of funny. However, I wanted to come on and share with you just the products that I have fallen in love with. I was going to make a pretty large purchase because I wanted to do the skincare line, and when I realized how much money I was spending, I was like, wait, let me just ask her real quick, like, would it be more cost effective for me to sign up as a consultant? you know, honestly, like I'm about, if you can save money in the long run, like it might be more worth it to you. I don't know, it was to me. So I ended up signing up as a consultant. I had no intention on selling the product whatsoever. It was really just selfish of me wanting to buy as much product as I can and test everything out. And she's like, well, yeah, duh, that's obviously the better way to go. You know, you're going to save more money and you have the opportunity to share it with your friends and family. And I'm like, oh, well, all right, well, let's go ahead and do that. So I signed up, and I think I've been active for a week, 2 weeks, I don't even really know. However, I placed my order. The orders normally ship within 2 to 4 days after, I believe. The process has been amazing. You kind of get perks when signing up. You get your, you know, fee waived of, you know, your consultant fee that they would normally charge, and all that. So definitely some perks, but I thought the major perks was buying in bulk. So I was like, oh wait, I can get the whole skincare line and they're going to give me a product to choose for free. And I love that. And you know, while I'm at it, let me just try the makeup line. Let me just see, shits and giggles, what it's all about. Whoa. Whoa. I was shocked. Like, I was like, oh my gosh, this stuff is like good. Like, not even just like, it's all right. Like, it's really good. I do wish that they had like some more eyeshadow colors. So today I'll do my full face so you can see kind of what it looks like. It's definitely more of a natural look. I'm sure you can go a little bit more crazy with it. They do have some darker colors. I played it safe and I just got some of more of the natural colors just to see what it was all like. I did pick up like a black shadow and a black liner. There, you know, there's definitely, as far as when it comes to the black, better products that are more pigmented out there, because again, I'm a makeup junkie, so I definitely think, you know, these are okay. But everything else that I tried, when it comes to the face primer, it's very similar to the Smashbox face primer. When it comes to the foundation, I've never tried a foundation like this. It is like crazy thin, but it gives you coverage, and it's like medium to full. They do have a CC cream that I do want to pick up just to see what that's like. However, the foundation is amazing. The concealer is actually really good too. I do want to pick up a fairer shade because normally I go a little bit lighter to brighten up my under eye area. This is more almost true to tone, a little bit lighter, but true to tone, and it works fantastically. The translucent setting powder, hot damn, like it's great. The blush, the bronzer, all of it is really good. And I mean, and this is coming from me who Sephora and Ulta are like my BFFs, you know what I mean? Like, I am there, I'm spending money, you know, I'm a Rouge, I'm a VIP, like the highest that you can get at both of those places. And I am not gonna not stop shopping there. These definitely are more beneficial for your health and your benefit. And Arbonne is really like healthy from the inside out. Let me just tell you, I'm not to that point yet. Like, I am not there yet. I love the products that I've tried, and I'm going to continue using them, and I'm going to be an advocate for them because I really, really like it. Like, if they were in a Nordstrom's or a Sephora, I'd be buying them. So it's kind of crazy that, you know, this is the way that it's set up, just because I think there's more beneficial things for their business and being in stores like that. So they get their, you know, name out and brand out better. However, this is kind of the way that I stumbled across, and I'm really happy that I did. So I will show you too, with the little energy drink, like how super easy it is. I don't drink coffee at all. Nope, gross. Love the smell of it, can't do the taste of it. Except my best friend makes a coffee and she puts cinnamon in it, and that's delicious. However, I'm not like a super crazy fan. So I was really nervous about these guys just because doing keto, I'm like, I don't want to be drinking my carbs if at all possible. But I do on occasion get energy drinks, and sometimes those energy drinks have like 2 net carbs. This is what this comes out to, is 2 net carbs. So I'm like, wait, it's an energy drink, it's 2 net carbs. What am I thinking? Like, yeah, let me actually see it. And I really like this. The citrus one I like because I always mix it in with my Mio, which is keto friendly as well. The super strict keto people say no, but I'm on lazy keto. By the way, I've lost 42 pounds. Yeah. Yeah, so keto's been my friend. It doesn't work for everybody, but it's definitely worked for me. And I've done no supplements or anything like that other than this kind of stuff that has all been within the last couple of months. So you take your fizz stick, you take your water. I normally do a large water because I go through water like crazy. On keto, you get very dry mouth and kind of thirsty. So I go through my water like crazy. So I just dump it in there. if you put this in like a regular water bottle, I don't know if you can see it, but it kind of fizzes up. So if you put it in like a little 16-ounce one and you don't take a sip of it first, you're gonna have a volcano. It's gonna go everywhere. So just be careful. So I never fill this thing all the way up just because I know that. And then I'll put a couple of drops of my Mio in. Super crazy easy. And I'm gonna tell you, like, I will have energies for days. For days. And then because it's already citrusy, I like the strawberry pineapple smash Mio. And it's like a citrus dream. I do put a couple things of ice in there, just I like it really cold. They have like a tea too. I did try the detox tea last year or the year before. The taste of it by itself wasn't for me. I didn't think it was amazing. Right now for holiday, they have a cranberry one. And somebody had posted, I think I saw on Instagram or Facebook or something, that they put the cranberry tea in with the energy, so it's like a cranberry citrus, and they left, like they steeped their tea, obviously had it hot, and then put it in the fridge overnight. And I was like, oh, that kind of sounds interesting. Like, I'm kind of down for some cranberry citrus stuff, but we'll see how all that goes. But anyways, this is how you mix it up. It's not anything crazy, and then you can just start drinking it. And like, the fact that it gives you energy and it tastes good, I'm all about. Okay, so let's get started on makeup. So here's the primer. It comes in this little guy. I do wish some of the products on these were a little bit better. And when I say these products could be like in Nordstrom's or Sephora, it's because competitive pricing, right? So the product's that good for sure. But as far as the pricing of the products, they are a little bit more. So these aren't, you know, drugstore or low-end products whatsoever. You're gonna pay a little bit more money because of the quality of the ingredients and the performance of them. And I don't mind that because I'm a little bougie at times, and I will pay, you know, the high price if the product's good. So my primer's on. I will show you kind of in my bag already. I took a shower this morning, and I put these just back in the bag so I can bring them down and show you guys kind of what I used. So in the evening, I got the makeup, the eye makeup remover. I want to say that this actually is very competitive with the Clinique eye makeup remover. Really good stuff. I'm really bad about just taking my eye makeup off. I normally just go straight to face wash, and I've done that as well. Oh, did I leave my face wash upstairs? I did. That's fine. But it comes in like a little pump for the face wash. So I do the face wash first, and then I do these pads, which are the Arbonne Intelligent Genius pads. They're resurfacing pads. Comes in like a little vial, and then also this. So the pads themselves, when you first get them, are dry. And then you soak the pads with that entire vial, and then you just use these. So directions: pour the entire bottle of solution over the pads, use once per day in the evening. So I actually used them this morning because I forgot to use them last night. So it just actually really does a great job of, even after your makeup's off, it just does that much better of like getting really deep into the pores and cleaning everything out. And then it does say to apply sunscreen. I'm very sensitive to sunscreen, so when I purchased my my pack, I get the toner, the regular toner. What's cool about this, I almost don't want to spritz it because I don't want to lose my product, but I'm going to show you. Like, it is such an even spritz. So I do 1 to 2 pumps on my face for the toner, and then I'll go in with the restorative cream. So this is the daily cream. Again, little pump. It's all very easy to use. But I did the one without the SPF in it, just because SPF on my face, if it gets close to my eyes, it becomes a hot mess. And I apologize. Before I forget, I do put the eye cream on before I do this, which just comes in like a little itty bottle as well on a pump. So the products, I mean, although, you know, they're cute, it is what it is. I don't really care what they look like, as well as they do amazing stuff for my face, and they definitely do. At night, this is the night repair cream. So it comes in a jar like this. They do give you like this little spatula thing. I think I threw it in here when I first got it. I don't use it. I mean, yes, this is the clean way of doing it. Don't get me wrong, but I have nails. I've normally just gotten out of the shower, and I'll go reverse on my nails so it's sitting on there, and then I'll just pat on, because I'm using my face to blend, or my fingers to blend it all in anyway. So I don't do the spatula thing since it's my own kit. They do have a serum when it comes to ordering with this kit. Mine is back ordered, so it hasn't come. They do also have 2 masks. One is a clay mask, and then one, I forget the name of it, but it's more like a gel mask that, you know, gets hard. But what I like about those is because normally I do like a lot of sheet masks. These actually are quick, they're easy, you can feel them on your skin. Like the clay mask, it warms up so you kind of feel that, not to where it's crazy hot, but it warms up, it feels good. Just altogether a good product. Okay, foundation. So this is, does it say the color? I did natural beige. They have, you know, a few different skin tone colors. They probably could have a lot more. And by probably, I mean they definitely could have a lot more. But so this is very liquid consistency. I did get a shade a little bit darker than I currently am, just because the rest of my body is still a little bit tanner from, and you can see I'm really red. It's going to do a really good job of covering up my red. But my body's still tan from summer and fall ball, because here in California it stayed a little warmer. I mean, we're going into November and it's just now kind of getting a little bit colder. So you can see the rest of it kind of goes with, you know, the shade of my body. But the redness is something I've always had a problem with. And these products are helping actually tone down my skin a little bit. And then the makeup does a great job of concealing it. So here I am, I'm 2 pumps into this product, and I am one that will use the crap out of my foundations. My NARS, my Too Faced, you know, my Miraness, so many different foundations. I really like the Stila one too when you mix it. There's a drugstore one that I mix it with, the Maybelline Fit Me. Looks amazing. But because this is so thin, I was like, this is not gonna cover for anything. Well, you can totally build this foundation, but you don't really need to either. Like, so today is my daughter's 9th birthday. I took the day off of work so we can celebrate later. She's at school right now. They have a minimum day. So I don't need to go crazy with my makeup whatsoever. And doing a light layer, and maybe it's because I'm older now, like I don't want to cake my face, but I normally do. Like I normally like really go in, I really, you know, conceal every part of my face that I can. But with this foundation, it's so natural, but that's, I think its purpose is to keep it looking like your skin, but really cover a lot of your imperfections. And I think it does a really good job. You know what I mean? Like I can go on harder, you know what I mean? And by harder, I mean like just like another coat or whatever to put more coverage on, but I don't necessarily think I need to, which is what I really like about this product. The concealer, I did get it in the light. I think I do want to try the fair. Just again, I like that really bright under eye area. And you can see like, yes, this is definitely lighter. And this is probably the right shade to get it in. However, I really like bright under eyes. And you might say I'm using a lot of product, but this is how much I would use like with my Too Faced concealer or my Tarte Shape Tape or anything like that too. And this actually has kind of the consistency of the Tarte Shape Tape or the NARS Radiant concealer, which I really like too. It's a little bit thicker. It's not thin like the foundation, but when it blends into the skin, as you'll see here, it does a really good job of covering everything up. You know what I mean? So my one eye, obviously I got to finish this one, but I've been really impressed so far with their products. So of course I wanted to come on and show you. A lot of people, and I didn't know this until recently because I didn't really do a lot of research on Arbonne before I started using the product. I'm more, let me just try it and dive in. And recently I've been seeing like a lot of wedding makeup tutorials because it's so natural and pretty and safe on the skin, so it's not gonna break you out or anything like that. It's healthy for you. And these faces look flawless. Like I'm like, oh my goodness, hashtag goals, you know what I mean? Like just absolutely amazing. I really can't wait until my little smart Sonic thing comes for the intelligence thing, because I really want to start working on those lines too. I've been really focusing on this one here, so I can't wait to see what that skincare does for me. Translucent setting powder. What I really like about this, and it's crazy that I actually say this, that I like this, because I never thought I would. So this guy pops up, which if you know me on all my Too Faced ones, I rip that guy off, but it has like a little mesh thing in there. So the product really does stay in there. and you can press down and get as much product as you want, and really go in with it. So I really like this product, and I'm pleasantly surprised that the packaging is something that doesn't drive me insane. I actually think everything should be packaged this way when it comes to translucent setting powder. I make a hot mess anywhere, and I'm in black clothing, so always know when you're wearing black clothing, don't rub it on you, try to flick it like this so the powder disperses. Otherwise you will have powder everywhere. But guys, yeah, I really like this stuff. And I didn't pick up the setting spray, and I'm kind of regretting it, but I haven't really needed to use it. Today I'll just be using one of my regular setting sprays, because although I haven't been using one, my day is going to be pretty long, so at least this way I know the makeup's going to stay on my face. But I've really noticed, like with the primer and everything, and then putting the powder on, it sets really nicely, and I could wear this for hours, and when I come home, it still looks like a fresh face, you know? I mean, in parts, you know, after 6-8 hours, like there's little parts that all my makeup does that. So it's kind of impressive that this one, with so many natural and good for you products being in it, that it actually stands up to all my other products that I've been so accustomed to using. And I'll still be mixing, like, I mean, yes, these are definitely the good for you products, so I'll be using these for sure. But I'm also still going to be using all the new stuff. Like, I mean, I brought them down just because they're new. I picked up the Violet Voss, the Fruit Sorbet palette. Like, how cool are those colors? And that's the thing, is Arbonne doesn't have those vibrant colors, you know, because they are more natural, so they don't have those, at least yet. This is the Violet Voss, which one is this? The Rainbow Eyeshadow Palette. I've really been into color these last couple of months, and I was like, oh, I don't have those, let me grab them. The new Nude Palette by Huda. If you haven't picked this one up, this one is a little bit more difficult to play with if you're a beginner, just because some of these shadows, like you'll need some glitter glue or to put the concealer down and really adhere it to your eye. But these have been really pretty. And this one actually comes with a concealer in it, like if you want to do a cut crease. So I did want to share those with you because they've been really nice. And I do pack on my powder because I want my face to really stay set. All right, now I'll close up the powder and I'll put it away. I do, again, I mean, I know that I'll probably get my use out of this, but I do wish this powder was a little bit bigger, just because I use a lot of it, but that's okay, that's just me. This is the Arbonne bronzer. I believe they might have two bronzers, maybe like a light and a medium, or a medium and dark. But this one, I mean, you will see me normally in my videos use my Marc Jacobs, and I just recently picked up the Tantric is the one that I use, and the new one in the white packaging, and I say new, but it's like new this year. I just recently got that one too, just because it's a slight different, but I actually think this is really pretty, and it doesn't like muddy up the face, it just brings some warmth to the face. Which I really like. I mean, I cannot go without a bronzer. I did order the highlight that they did have. It came in like a stick form along with a contour on the other side. It might be a bronzer on the other side, but I think it's more of a contour, but it's like a stick form. I wish they had highlighter that was loose. So today I'll probably be using my Ofra just because I need a little bit of sunshine in my life. Yeah, so that's the bronzer. It's very subtle, but it's very pretty. It gives you, you know, just kind of what you need on your face. And then the blush that I picked up, they have several to choose from, but it's the Apricot blush. I've been really into the orangey blush shades. I think they're really pretty, and they give me just the right amount of glow that I need. Like, isn't that pretty? Just that shade. It's funny because the light's down here. I'm in my dining room for whatever reason, but it looks like I have highlight on because the lights are right above me. It's kind of funny. Yeah, it's very natural. It's very pretty. But you know me, so I am going to go ahead and throw on some of my glow. I'll just do a shader brush. So this is that Ofra palette. I've used the crap out of this. I love it. The On the Glow palette. I'm going to go in actually with Blissful. The Rodeo Drive I really like too. But Blissful is what I'm going to go in with. It's a little bit more rosy. Like, ma'am, you can definitely do it now, right? And what I noticed is, because sometimes on my nose, like my normal makeup, this makeup I haven't really seen or had any issues with it, but breaks up on my nose. Like that's the area where it just normally is like, nope, not gonna work for you today. So I've been putting highlighter on my nose and it kind of does a good job of masking that. A little crazy. So that's kind of the base, the foundation, right? It does, they do have, where is it? Where is it? Oh, this is it. So they have some eyebrow products as well. So before I put that, I am going to put some prime on my eyelids. They have eyelid primer just so it can like dry down while I'm doing my eyebrows. But they have 2 eyebrow products that I picked up in the kit. And one, I swear, is a dupe for my Gimme Brow that I couldn't live without. Remember when I like went through that crazy phase of, oh my gosh, life is not going to go on because I do not have my Gimme Brow? I'm going to show you the wand. It's like identical. And the product's actually really good too. So if I did just want to use that today, I could, because it's more like a brow gel. Like a tinted brow gel. And then the eyebrow pencil, I haven't quite used anything like it. It's like a mixture, really, because it's pigmented, but it's a little bit more waxy, so it sticks. It's just really good, and I was really pleasantly surprised. So this is the pencil. I'm just gonna go ahead and lift up those hairs and brush them back real quick. I don't do a lot to my brows. I wish that I was like a brow genius, but I'm just not. That's not me. And then it comes, like, and I'll show you, I'll lift it up so you can see it. So obviously leave it down when you're using it. But this is, I want to say, what shade is this? Does it say it on it? The medium one. So there's like a light, medium, and dark, I believe. And I got the medium. But it's crazy because like the amount of like waxiness to this like just makes it stick, so you don't really have to worry about it going anywhere, and the color is like perfect for me, at least. I don't know why, but I can like, I'm so bad at talking when I'm doing my brows. It's a challenge for me. Yeah, so brow done, not brow done. Let me go do it real quick. And I do feel like these are actually a whole lot quicker to do than my normal brows. And like I recently tried out some like pomade from Morphe, because Morphe has a set of brow products now, which I thought was kind of cool. So I got like their whole kit. And I did like the pomade. I thought the pomade was good, but you're sitting there forever trying to shape the brows, and then you're going back in and filling in, because you don't want it just to look like a block, you know what I mean? You still want some brow hairs in there. And it was just crazy to me that the first time I tried this, I was like, oh, this is actually a really good product. Like, why has nobody else, you know, mastered this yet? Okay. So remember, sisters, not twins, for your brows. Crazy how like doing brows can just shape your face totally different. I just lost one of my brows hairs. But my brow. And then I'll just go in after and coat them with this little guy. So this is what I was like, it's like the Benefit Gimme Brow. So it's tinted, and then look at this wand. I should have brought my Gimme Brow down to show you. It is like identical. And this is what I loved about it, was the actual applicator. Like sometimes the product can be great and the applicator just makes it that much better. And that truly is like this and the Gimme Brow. Like, oh my goodness. Like I would have been using this stuff a long time ago when Gimme Brow got taken off the market for that little time. And then it got like, you know, remanufactured and then it got brought back. But I was like, no, never leave my life ever again. And now I'm like, peace out. I know that there's a backup. Yes, I just really like this stuff. Okay, so brows are done. Nothing crazy. Normal brows. And then I got to pick 4 shadows in my kit. So, and that's the one kind of I guess I was gonna say default, but it's just the negative thing, not a default. Blah. But it was not necessarily a perk to me on the website for the makeup, because I'm used to going on a, you know, Ulta or Sephora where they're going to show you swatches and show you what the colors actually look like. It kind of reminds me of like those Avon pamphlets that you used to get, or the Mary Kay, where it'll show you kind of like the old school. And the new Mary Kay stepped it up, but they used to just show you like a square block and what that color may look like. You get that on the website. So that's kind of crappy to me, and maybe hopefully one day they'll step up their game. I want to order all of them so I can swatch them all. They're not quite inexpensive though, so I don't think I'll be doing that. So these are the shades that I picked up. I picked up Fog as just like an all over shade. Transition color, I picked up Sunshine, and then I picked up Canyon, a little bit deeper, right? Really pretty. And then I picked up Onyx, which is that black that I was telling you about. Like, it's an okay black, but it's not like a, oh my goodness, that's a good black. And I think that's because of how they have to, you know, make it, because it's all natural products. Okay, so let me do my eyes real quick. I don't know if I'm going to even use the black. I might just use those 3 because they're really pretty on the eye. My primer is set, which is perfect. And then like with this one, I really do bring it all the way up. And you can see the fog color too. So it's not like I'm not putting anything on my eye, which I like, because sometimes in a palette, when you get those shades, like you'll put it on and you won't even see the color and you're like, is it doing anything? Is it doing anything? In this fog shade, it definitely gives you like a pearl cast, like or an ivory cast, because it really doesn't have the shimmer, so I guess it wouldn't be like a pearl, but okay. So there's that. We'll go in now with that transition that I said, and that's in Sunshine, or Sunstone, Sunshine. I want the sun to be out. So I'm just gonna go in a little bit smaller fluffy brush. This is one of my Morphes, but the name has clearly worn off. Morphe brushes are some of my favorite. And I'm blowing it off, but guys, I do have to say that I was really impressed that there was no like fallout. I'm sure like if you know, didn't tap off your brush or blow it off, like you get some pickup in the pan. But like this one, like obviously I just brought it up to my eye without blowing it off like I did the first time. I just do it out of habit. But I was really impressed. Like there really was no fallout on the face when applying. And you can see like the shade's just really naturally pretty. So bonus. I'm just doing windshield wipers. Windshield wipers, windshield wipers. It's so funny because sometimes people are like, oh, how'd you get that, you know, the eyeshadow to blend out so nicely? I practically had my arm fall off, right? All of us that love makeup kind of know that. Like the only way to actually make it look blended is to blend like crazy. And, you know, that's kind of what we do. Like, oh, it looks blended. Thank you. It took me 4 hours on that one eye. Just kidding. Just kidding, but sometimes it feels that way. Sometimes it feels that way. I'm like, oh my gosh, when's it gonna end? Okay, and then I'm going to use an even smaller one. Is this one of my Luxies? No, it's an A. Oh, guys, this site, what was the name of this site? I don't know. It's in one of my previous videos. It was like $1 for almost all their stuff. So I picked up a 10-pack of their brushes, and I really like the AOA Studios. Yeah, their brushes for 10 bucks have like blown my mind. I was like, oh my gosh. And they did have some other makeup and stuff too. But a lot of it was okay. I wouldn't say that was mind blowing, but the brushes definitely were. Because everything's $1. The kit was $10 because there's 10 brushes, and then you also got the bonus of the case. Okay, so I'm just putting this kind of in my corner. I will put this in my crease too, but focus it on the lower half. And like immediately, like this is just a really pretty look. And I actually wore this for when I first got my makeup kit the very first day. I was so excited to play with it. One of my girlfriend's daughters, who is 20, just joined Job Corps. And so we went to her going away party, and in California, there's a lot of fires going on right now, and the smoke is so bad that they're like, do not go outside. Like, our kids can't have recess, like they can't have PE or anything like that outdoors because the smoke is so bad. Well, we chanced it by getting into our car and going up there because obviously we wanted to do like a going away party, and I'm so glad that we did. But I wore this for the very first time, and I loved it. And it was so funny because my girlfriend, who is into makeup like me, she's like, oh my gosh, like your makeup looks really good. And I'm like, oh, let me tell you about it. Like, let me tell you about it. And she's like, what? And she's like, oh my gosh, you're selling that stuff. And I'm like, honestly, no, like that's not what I got into it for. I really got into it because I wanted to try it because I like the skincare line. And this is just kind of what ended up happening. And I've been really impressed so far. And it's crazy because like online, you know, you don't really know everybody online, right? People can be fake. They can do all sorts of stuff. But what I really like about the Arbonne community online is everybody's been really helpful. Like, I haven't had any questions, but people are just coming out like wanting to help. Like, hey, just if you have any questions or whatever, let me know. Or, you know, welcome to the business. And I'm like, oh, you don't know, I'm not trying to do nothing here. But they don't care. Like, it's like a sisterhood. You know what I mean? I do wish there were some more men in it. So shout out to any of the guys who, you know, are looking for a business, because I think that we could do a lot better with having representation for men, especially because there's that healthcare line. You know, I mean, although it didn't work for me, it's worked for so many others. And I think it's a great business. You can even partner it up with, you know, people in your family, you know what I mean? Brothers, sisters, husbands, wives, all that kind of stuff. So I just went in with the lighter color and just put it with a flat shader brush, that Sunstone shade, just right over. So I could end here. Knowing me, I am a little bit extra, so I'm probably gonna put like a glazing eye gloss from Butter London on top or something like that, which obviously you can't get from Arbonne, but you can pick those up at Ulta. I think Sephora has them too. Maybe they don't. Maybe it's just an Ulta thing. I don't know. So the same shade, I'm just bringing it down under, and then I'll take that darker shade underneath too. It's so funny because I just don't feel like an eye look is complete unless you have your under eye done. I do apologize. Obviously, this video is a little bit longer than some of the others. However, I did really want to share with you just kind of what this makeup was capable of doing, and show you the skincare and let you know. Like, I mean, I'm not trying to push anything on anybody, so if you have questions, please definitely let me know. But I'm not the type to reach out or harass or anything like that. I just truly love this stuff. Like, I really like it, and I wanted people to know about it, which is why I'm doing a video on it. And I'm doing, you know, mostly a full face, but I'm still going to be adding, like, I already added my Ofra highlighter to it, and I may actually go grab an Ofra lipstick. I can show you what the Arbonne one looks like, but it was very like a light shimmer, which is pretty. But if I'm doing, you know, a lighter eye look, I kind of like a lip to pop a little bit more. So I just went in the smaller one with that same darker shade and just bringing it right underneath. Do I want to do liner? I'll do the liner on the inside of my eyeball. So this is kind of the liner. And this is the part that I really do like, and that's why I kind of wish that it was better. And maybe it's better when I, you know, bust it open a little bit, but it has like the twisty top where it can go up or down. And that I really like. And I think all eyeliners should have that, because the most frustrating part is when you're at the bottom of your eyeliner, or not the bottom, but like the end of your pointed eyeliner, and you're going to do your eyes, and you're like, do I risk it and scratch the crap out of my eye with this broken wooded piece, you know what I mean? Or do I go sharpen my pencil? And sometimes I do think those eyeliners are amazing, but because they're so creamy, you go through them so quick. So it's like you always have to have a sharpener with you. Well, if I'm traveling for work, or, you know, going somewhere with my girlfriends, not always do I remember to pack a sharpener. I mean, I pack everything else. I pack, you know, a suitcase full of makeup, but I'm thinking of just the makeup. I'm not actually thinking of, you know, all the accessories that I need to make it win. You guys, do I want to put that glazing gloss on top just to play with it? I might just leave my eyes like this. What do I want to do? What do I want to do? I'm gonna put the glazing on it. Let's see. So this one is in Starlight, the glazing gloss. I think this came in like their little four pack kit. It is normally best to put these types of shadows on with like your finger. You're gonna get the richest pigment. I, however, have really long nails right now. So that's not really like a good option for me, which makes me really sad, but yeah, see, this is just a pretty shimmer. I'm just gonna put a little bit on just to brighten the eye a little bit. It's the hard part with me with makeup. Like, if you put stuff in front of me, I'm gonna play with it. I really like it. So this is one of their lighter shades. They have some really dark, beautiful colors as well. But see, I think that just gives a little bit more pop to the eye. And this again is the Butter London glazing eye gloss. And I'm just doing a flat brush. This is not a synthetic brush though, and this would be a lot better if it was. Can't believe Thanksgiving's almost here. What is that, next week? This year has like flown by, and it's so funny because I remember like when my parents used to say that when I was young. I'm like, oh my gosh, you're so old. Like, time's just fleeting, isn't it? I'm like, oh my gosh, now that I'm old, that's what I feel like. Like, time truly is fleeting. Like, my daughter, whose birthday is today, I don't know if I said it earlier, but so today's her 9th birthday. So I'm like, oh, last year is a single digit. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, like, wait, how old does that make me? I'm gonna take that same brush and just the opposite side of it, and take that darker color and just lightly pat it in the corner. Sorry guys, I like to play with makeup. I like to play with makeup, and I like that you're here with me. Like, don't you like to play? What's your favorite thing to do, like, on your face? Like, is it your eyeshadow? Some people love bold lips. Like, that's their favorite thing, and they just, like, buy a ton of lipstick. I buy a ton of lipstick, but that's definitely not my favorite. My favorite's to play with my eyeballs. Okay, so you should see the crazy mess I have in front of me. We're just not gonna talk about it. Okay, and this is the Arbonne mascara. So this is the stuff, guys, like, I mean, and this comes from me. So my favorite mascaras are at drugstore. It's the $5 Essence Lash Princess. Comes in the green and black tube. There's another one that's Lash Princess, and I think it's like red and black or purple and black. But the green and black tube, that is my favorite. And high end, it's the Benefit Cosmetics Bad Gal Bang. It has kind of the floppy wand, but I really like that because you can really get in there. I believe that mascara actually came out this year. And then the It Cosmetics Superhero. Well, I'll show you. So this is, when I saw the wand, I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna be really too impressed with it, but I really like it. Like, I really like it. I do tend to get a little bit more volume out of some of those other ones that I mentioned, but I'll put on a few coats of this and I feel like it's just gorgeous. And the one thing I do like about this, which all the other ones do and this one does not, is this one doesn't really clump up. Like, you can put as many layers as you want and you're not gonna have, you know, a crazy clumped up eye look, which I think is brilliant. because I will tell you sometimes enough is enough and I don't know when to stop. So sometimes my eyeshadow or my, oh, see, that glazing gloss put some sparkles down on my face. The other eyeshadow didn't do that, but this stuff did. That's fine. I'll wipe it away. So with this mascara, I'll do one of my eyes so you can just see kind of that completed eye look versus no mascara. I think it's really pretty. I do wish that, you know, you could get a little bit more volume, but the cool stuff about this mascara is the more you use it, the better it's going to perform on your eye because of the products that are in it. So I kind of want to do another coat, but I'll stop. So one eye obviously done, one not. It's crazy what mascara can do to the eyeball. You know, just transforms the look. Same thing with lashes. You know, I've experimented with lashes. I like lashes, but sometimes it's just a pain in the ass to put them on. Some people are really good. They can plop them right on. I am not that person. It will take me forever, and then I'll get pissed off because the glue will mess up my eyeshadow look that I just spent, you know, 4 hours doing. And then all of a sudden, when I say 4 hours, guys, I'm just joking. I would never spend 4 hours on makeup. But when it messes up your entire look, it's like, really right now? Like, me and you, Lash? Like, we're going to get into it. Like, put up your dukes. We're boxing. But yeah, so this mascara, like, I really like. Obviously, there's other mascara. See, I keep going back. I just can't stop. But there's other mascaras that are out there that, you know, immediately give you that volume and that effect, but then you just have to be really careful with it because you can't really build it up. Where with this one, you can. And so I do like that. And because they separate your lashes and they don't clump together, it's just a really awesome benefit. So I can't wait to see my results like in a couple weeks after using this like almost every day. I mean, I'll still use my other mascaras because hello, I'm me. But I've been really hooked on this one. And this is, you know, my second tube now that I've gone through Arbonne because I did like that other tube that I got from Tanya when I was just a customer. And at that point, I think I was just a retail customer, so I may have been paying like the full pop. Because Arbonne has this thing where you can pay like 20 bucks or something like that, or maybe it's 30. You can become like a preferred client where you get the products at 20% off, which is way better than paying the full retail. Because again, this stuff can be pricey, but well worth it. Okay, so that is my eye look with the mascara on. Okay, so lip liner. I will put the lip liner on, and I may have to go grab my purse over there because I think that's where my lipstick is, which is fine because it's close by. This lip liner, I got the peach one, I think, right? And that's called peach. So you can barely see it, like probably on camera. You can see it here in real life, but it's very, 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 very light. But I really like lining the lips because I feel like it just gives me that guideline to follow. Okay, so there's that. So hold please 1 second while I go grab my purse, which I think my lipstick is in. Okay, definitely more than a second. Did you count? How long was it? How long was it? Probably like 12 seconds, 15 seconds, I don't know. Okay, so that's my Bite Beauty. Man, my purse is a mess. Like, we're gonna have to go through this probably later today just to find stuff. Okay, so this is the Ophir one that I'm probably gonna end up with just because it is a little bit brighter. But I do really want to find what I did with my Arbonne one. Okay, here it is. So I picked up, it's called Magnolia. And it was also like very peachy because I was going with the apricot. You can see, you know, it's just a lipstick, nothing crazy. I did pick up, they have these duos, which is like a matte and a gloss. So I'm looking forward to that coming. I think I got 1 or 2 of them. So we'll see how that goes. So very pretty, very natural. Again, because my eye look is a little bit lighter for me. This might be crazy for some, but I really want to go in with that Ophir. So I'll go in with the Ophir right on top. But this is very, like a very nude lip, which a lot of people like are into, which is great. And it does look very pretty. You know what I mean? But I want a darker lip, so we're going to go in with this Ofra. What color is this Ofra, by the way? Miami Fever A. Didn't I say sunshine earlier? I wanted the sunshine. Yeah, he's got the sunshine, didn't it? Okay, so that's just on top of that other lip. So it really just, it's actually lighter than what that color normally is. But I think that's what we're gonna rock today. So completed look, I think it looks pretty decent. I will talk to you guys all later. If you guys are interested in picking up any of the products or checking them out or anything like that, I highly recommend it. Again, I fell so in love with it, I became a consultant. You can ask me all the questions. I might not have the answers, but I know people that do. So feel free to reach out to me if you have any questions. If you're interested in really like deep diving into the business and you just want to sign up, let me know as well. I'll put my link down to the Arbonne site where you can purchase products, sign up to be a consultant if you want to, or a preferred client, so you get that discount on the makeup. But I highly recommend them, guys. They have some really awesome stuff. So I'm going to go down my fizz drink and get fueled by fizz, which is what some of them say, and go enjoy my daughter's birthday. Oh, you know what? I didn't set my face. So again, they do have a face setting spray. I'm just going to use my all-nighter. I'll probably order it at some point, just haven't gotten around to it right now. Yeah, stay tuned. I'm obviously going to be doing other reviews and things of that nature that are not going to be Arbonne related, but I did want to get a video out there just kind of sharing some of the products that I personally love. I'm not on here telling you to go buy the shakes or anything like that, because that was something that didn't work for me. I can't really suggest. They have like granola bar type things. I've never personally tried them, so I don't think that I could suggest that either. The products, again, that I absolutely love are the Fizz, the Mind Health, the RE9, which is like the anti-aging skincare. That Sonic, it's like a little genius tool. I don't even know the name of it, obviously. If you look it up on the site, you'll see it. It's like, so it's got a silver head, it pulsates, it heats up. It's absolutely amazing. Does it pulsate? No, it doesn't. It's just hot. Not like on fire, but like you feel the heat on your face. But it's because the is the UV rays or ultraviolet or something that penetrates it. It's really techy, and I'm not very techy, although I work for a tech company. So yeah, try that out. But again, the RE9 is amazing. And the makeup, everything that I've tried. I mean, obviously I put the eyeliner on the end of my eye. It's not the blackest of black, it's decent. They do have some colored ones that I do want to try. But the rest of the face has been awesome. And if anything, even the mascara, just try the mascara if you wanted to. This is bomb.com too. Okay, well, I will talk to you guys all later. I hope you have an amazing rest of the day. And yeah, happy Tuesday or whatever day you watch it. All right, bye.